Welcome back to my program, guys. So, guess what? I just started DJing recently and I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time with myself, broadcasting my thinking, uploading, posting content, living my life the best way I can. I lost weight, for example, and I'm doing a much better job in terms of mindset and in terms of how I'm doing in my life. So, I just want to get to the basics. I want to get to the point where I'm helping myself to really grow. You understand? Because that's what I'm doing now. But there is a better point of view that I can actually understand about my life and how I want to grow myself as an individual, about everything I do, so that I can realize things from a better perspective. I need to actually grow myself in a way that I'm actually doing a lot of content and just giving my content so that I can produce something worthwhile. I need to be able to grow. I need to be able to realize things. I need to be able to read and study, because that's what the foundation of life is. Life is every single day dwelling upon thoughts, broadcasting thinking, understanding about things on your mind and what's going on in your life, and just getting down to the basics, getting down to life, understanding that you can grow, that you can actually help yourself to manifest life in the best kind of way, and just understanding to stimulate your mind is enough. I promise you, when you can stimulate your mind about anything you're doing in life, that you'll always have something profound in life, that you'll always have the best kind of thing going for you, because you're looking for things. You're looking to stimulate your mind. You're looking to help yourself to realize things around life. And information is always good. You understand? So when you're understanding to grow yourself in a way that you're realizing things and helping yourself to get to a better point of view, you have to start growing yourself. You have to start helping yourself to explain where are you going with your life, and how are you going to manifest that life that you actually want to live, and how are you going to make money from it. So that's the whole question. You understand? The whole thing about life is always to understand where you're going with your mindset, to understand everything about life, and to understand how to actually grow yourself into that individual you need to be. So every single day, understanding to broadcast your thinking, understanding to go deep inside of yourself, post a lot of content online every single day, update people, make sure you're living a great life. For example, making sure that you're doing something fascinating in your life, that you're doing something to grow with what you're doing, and just realizing things on a nice and beautiful basis. You understand? Getting to the bottom of it. You understand? Trying to dig deep into knowledge, for example, is going to really help yourself to understand things. It's going to help you to understand everything that you need to know about yourself. So if you want to go deep into who you are, you have to believe in yourself, but you also have to live in the moment. You need to be able to grow yourself every single day and just understand that life is here right now. So those people who are growing in the best kind of way possible are the ones that are flourishing. They're posting content online every single day, making content and growing out of the individual they are. You understand? So if you are growing yourself into the best kind of individual you can be, you need to understand that life is a long road and there's a lot of things to do in life. So you have to every single day understand that you have to impact people. You have to impact this world. You have to understand to leave a footprint in this world. And something about your legacy needs to be here. You understand? You need to be here with where you are. You understand? So every single day that when you are looking for ideas, when you're looking for something to say, when you're looking for that individual that you want to be. You have to understand to look inside of yourself. Look for yourself right now inside and try to realize who you are. And what are you doing for the world that you can benefit from? You understand? How can you help this world, and how can you dig deep into knowledge, for example, to realize things about life and to post content and to realize that there's so much ideas and so much things going on in the world that you have to distinguish yourself. You have to distinguish the person you are and understand to post content. I promise you, every single day I'm understanding, I'm getting better. I'm realizing who I am and how deep I can go into wisdom and how much more content I can give. I understand that no matter what happens in my life, I have a strong belief system. I have an unbreakable belief system inside of myself about who I am and how I'm becoming in life. But the thing is that I can go somewhere with my thoughts. I can go somewhere with who I am. I can get my thoughts and I can write it down, and I can be posting content a lot online. But understand that the fundamental basics of everything that you're trying to do with your life is help people. So if you understand anything about life, you have to understand yourself. You have to understand where you're going with your life and how do you want to broadcast your thinking and how do you want to help this world. But I understand I have figured a better life out for myself. I realized that I just want to be posting content, a lot of content, because when I'm posting lots of content, I understand where I'm going with my life. I understand that I just want to grow myself. I want to grow who I am because that's what's important to me. So when I'm really understanding that there's nothing to fear, I can understand I can now do a better way of life. I can actually grow myself. I can actually help myself to understand things. I can do something that I've never done before. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm writing and I'm talking to you. You understand? And because I'm writing, I'm doing my writing on a boogie board, which is an e-writer. And I'm just talking to you while I'm actually stimulating my mind, even in the silence and even in between the gaps. And I find that it's helping me to grow as a person. I find it's helping me to never be bored with who I am and to realize that I can outgrow myself now. That I can outgrow the person I am. That there's nothing to fear and there's all to gain. So if you are realizing anything about life, it's that there are a lot of ideas inside of you and that you can live to the potential that you want to live because you've got something figured out. You've got this ability that you're writing. And because you're writing, you have this ability in you that's unlimited. Something unlimited inside of you that if you just stimulate it, if you just stimulate those words of yours, that you create those words and you stimulate those thinking abilities that you have, I promise you everything's possible. That life is possible and that you can do whatever you want to do with your life, that you can go wherever you want to go, that you can help yourself to realize that there is something in what you're doing, that there is something about words and content and how you can stimulate thinking and how you can broadcast your thinking and how you can realize how much potential you have. So if you want to grow yourself into the best person possible, you have to understand that life is every single day. You understand? It's just about stimulating thinking, stimulating your own thoughts, understanding where you're coming from, realizing how much content and how much you can produce and how much you can do with your life. That's the amazing thing about life. That I finally have something figured out. That I can figure it out. You understand? I can figure out whatever I need to figure out because I can always write. You understand? I can always be writing now. I can always be stimulating and posting content online. I can always understand where I'm going, but I have a straight view of where I'm going, and it's deep inside of myself. I'm traveling inside. You understand? Because you have to realize that when you travel inside of you, you can find what you need to find, and you can give that. You can start giving things on a regular basis to help yourself to realize how much you can talk and how much you can walk the walk and talk the talk. You understand? But if you want to dig deep, if you want to help yourself to realize that you will never be bored again, because you can always write and you can always stimulate your thinking, no matter how you're doing it, you're doing it. And because you're writing in some kind of way, or whatever it is that you're doing with your life, that you're helping yourself to grow. You're helping yourself to become a better person. And you just have to keep going. Every single day, go for the long haul. Go for something amazing. Because life is here now. And life is to be lived. And you have to live truly. You have to be in the moment of life. You have to understand that stimulating thoughts is the best thing that's ever happened to this world. You understand? So if you can't stop thinking, then why not always think? And always be thinking as much as possible. Because the more you think and the more you write, the more you'll stimulate your thoughts and the more you'll grow as a person. So that's everything for this video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. I've learned something from this video, how I'm doing in my life and how I'm becoming. But I understand that I'm going somewhere with my life. I'm going to a better place. And every day I'm closer to eternity. I'm closer to where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm growing. I'm growing into the person that I dreamt of. I'm growing into the person that I want to be. And that's deep inside of myself.